And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the Mobil Open as we continue on All-Star Race Weekend here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel. This is going to be the opportunity, very much like our Truck Series race here last night, where two drivers who finished first and second, who have not yet locked themselves up a spot in this season's chase for the championship, will have the opportunity of being able to do so tonight. Plus, we have the fan vote winner, which will not be announced until the end of this race is over. James Silverfox on the point alongside of Andy Timmons. Both these drivers, former Mobil1 Cup Series chasers, but nonetheless, they have not been to victory lane since after the All-Star race last season, and they have to try and race their way into the All-Star race. A number of other big names back in this field, including Trent Dunham, Jessica Shelton, Dylan Poteet's back there. So we're going to have to see who's going to be able to get those two spots that transfer them into the All-Star race. We ended up having two drivers who basically started near the rear of the field in the Truck Series race come up to be able to transfer in. Those, of course, being Dylan Young and Bob Fergus in the Truck Series event. So Will starting at the back in tonight's race pay dividends. You never know, but we're going to find out. Caleb Farrell was actually the fastest in Oreo Truck Series All-Star race qualifying. He's the only rookie in that All-Star race. And he'll be starting on the pole, and he's lining up in third position here behind the pole sitter James Silverfox, so keep that in mind. 42 could end up making some waves here in Mobil1 Cup Series competition. As I continue to look back through here, I'm still seeing more big names that have to race their way into this thing. I saw Sean Henley back there. I saw Stephen Pollard III is back there. So it's going to be quite a task, and it's going to be some good racing here too. The thing that we've seen that seems to hold true here is these drivers, when they start in a double wide formation like they're going to when they come to the green, they don't waste any time getting 3 and 4 wide, which this track can hold. But the way that they race 3 and 4 wide is they leave a whole 2 grooves on the high side open, and instead all try and squeeze down into the lower lanes. And when they then head into the turns, if one gets tight, if one gets loose, they make contact with each other, and before you know it, we have a full-scale wreck on our hands. So don't know if that's going to happen here in this race or not. We're certainly hoping not. Out of all the series I've run, the Mobil1 Cup Series seems to have the calmer racing. They don't race nearly as aggressive, but this is FTF Super Speedway. You have to finish in the top 2 to transfer in, and it's a non-points event. Throw all that together, and these guys may end up racing hard from start to finish. We're about to find out, though, as Silverfox and Andy Timmons bring their Chevy Camaros down, and the Mobil Open at FTF Super Speedway is green. You'll watch the field come in here into the very first corner via the gopher cam. Here they come. Right on by that gopher cam, as they are still double wide here. Now, if they stay double wide, then we may actually be able to get a green flag lap in. If they decide to go 3 and 4 wide here on this back straightaway, then we could be in for some trouble. Let's see what they decide to do here. Well, they're starting to split 3 wide. That's okay. 3 wide's fine. 4 wide, though, the way they've been doing it all weekend long is normally not a good thing. As, whoa, Caleb Farrell getting caught in the middle there. And there they go. They're going to go 4 wide. There's Nick Smith moving up there into the middle groove. Trent Dunham forcing his way to the inside. Tim Walsh is caught in the extreme high line. Watch out for that 42 and 3 in the middle line. I don't like the way those two are close together. Something's going to break. Something's going to happen. Something's going to give. Oh, they're 4 wide behind him. They're going to wreck. They are going to wreck. I'm calling it right now. They're going to wreck. Oh, they saved it. Oh, my word. They made it work. No way. Up, and there they go. Henley is spun around right in front of the field, and they all missed him. Whoa, McCurry just missed him, too. How did they all get through that? There was just one car that spun right there. Caution flag is going to wave, though, nonetheless, but how is that just a single car spin? I don't understand. That was right in the middle of the field. Well, I'm flabbergasted, but nonetheless, Trent Dunham's going to come down to our first caution, so still it holds true. First lap, first caution, but nonetheless, Trent Dunham's going to lead. Gene Sanford is in second here under our first yellow. And I may be wrong, but from what I saw, Sean Henley was the only driver involved, and nobody hit him. That was quite an amazing job by these drivers here. I don't think we've gotten away with a solo car incident this entire race weekend at FTF. And we just might have here. Nonetheless, there is your leader, Trent Dunham. Rookie Gene Sanford in second. Caution flag is out. Let's jump back, look at a replay of what just happened. A solo car spin. I can't believe I'm saying that. A solo car spin here at FTF Super Speedway puts us under the yellow. And as always here at FTF, best way to see what exactly happened is to go to our helicopter view. They had been leaning on each other heading into the corner, and apparently they're going to kind of lean on each other coming out of the corner. Watch the 69 carefully. I don't know if he got the apron there or not. He might have, because he did slide up quite a bit off the corner. And Matthew Dallio in the 12 was already there. There you see, I believe that's Caleb Farrell getting a piece of it. But watch here now. Okay, it's a contact from the 28 of Jordan Davis, which is going to spin Sean Henley around. Actually, there was more contact. Davis came down into Poteet. And I think Zach Camlin may have gotten a little bit of it. But look at that. Ricky Falcon to the inside. And watch Anthony McCrory. Holy cow. You can't get much closer with that without getting involved. So we know that Sean Henley spun around. We know Jordan Davis made the contact with him. And we know that Davis also bounced off of the Dylan Poteet machine with Zach Hamlin right behind. I don't know if that caused enough damage to any of these machines that they're going to be off the pace. But whatever the case, I think we still are going to have all those drivers that took the green still on the racetrack. It's still possibly in the running for this thing. So with that being said, let's jump forward to the restart here at FTF. Well, just as I suspected, we do not have anybody back behind the wall. Everyone that took the green to start the race is still running, as we'll get the green flag for this restart on lap 6 of 10, giving us 5 laps remaining in tonight's Mobil Open. Trent Dunham right now is sitting in the catbird seat. He is the leader. Gene Sanford in second. If the race were to end now, those two would transfer in, but they got a lot of hungry drivers right behind him, including Nick Smith in third, Carson Gum fourth, fifth James Silverfox, Andy Timmons sixth, seventh is Caleb Farrell, Zach Hamlin runs in eighth, ninth Stephen Pollard the third, then 10th place Mason Wood, Jordan Davis is in 11th, 12th place is Andreas Allen, Danny Wells runs in 13th, 14th Joe Davis, Dylan Thoreau 15th, Dylan Poteet is 16th, 17th Jessica Shelton, Justin Talampas is in 18th, 19th Matthew Dallio, Tim Walsh runs 20th, then you got Pichu London, Ricky Falcon, Nick Alton, Chris Washer, Anthony McCurry, Jacob Lawler, Kyle Matthews, and Sean Henley starts at the rear of the field after he had to come to pit road briefly to change 4 tires. So here we are, green flag, ready to come back out. Trent Dunham utilizing the strategy we've seen leaders use all weekend long down there at the inside line. It allows him to be able to block any advances that Gene Sanford and company behind might be able to make, trying to immediately jump to the inside line, but this time it didn't really work. Sanford still was able to forge a hole to the bottom, and now we'll go to the point as both Sanford and Carson Gum got the apron there. They were able to hang on to it, but I'm not exactly sure how smart that is, getting right down to that double yellow line. Car snaps loose, comes up the racetrack. There's no way you're going to be able to hold on to it. And Nick Smith, lots of room on the bottom and a drafting help to boot as Carson Gum helps him there. And Nick Smith's going to try and go for the lead. Carson Gum, though, says, no, sir, I want the lead myself, as he's going to pull way down, almost 2 tires on that double yellow line. And they're leaning on each other. There are Nick Smith and Gene Sanford. Oh, give each other room, guys. Whoa! This is not the place or the time right in the front of the field to be rubbing doors and shoving like that. Good heavens. What a save there by both drivers, but nonetheless, good grief. I don't know if maybe something took place under that first run that caused some tempers to flare between those two or something. I don't know what it was, but that was an awfully aggressive move. We're still green, though, but man. Anyways, Nick Smith is the leader. Now here comes Carson Gum to the bottom. got an opportunity here for a number of rookies to transfer their way into the All-Star races. Right now, we only have 2 rookies locked into the All-Star race, and they were our past 2 winners, LJ Mills at Charlotte and Tristan Foltz at Dover. So only 2 rookies in Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race already, and I believe we've only got 1 official rookie in the Oreo Truck Series All-Star race, because the 3 drivers that transferred in the Oreo Open last night were all veterans: Dylan Young, Bob Fergus, and Jessica Shelton. Stephen Pollard III now moving to the front, had a very dismal Oreo Open last night, started on the pole and was involved in the very first wreck, trying to make his way into the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. Right behind him, the car that won the championship last season with Luke Walker, Mason Wood, driving that machine here this season. He'd love to be able to make the All-Star race. As a matter of fact, Mason Wood, he's not, unfamiliar about racing the All-Star race. He, I believe, was in qualifying for the Oreo Truck Series All-Star race back in Season 7. Now he and fellow Chevy Camaro Andy Timmons work on the bottom of the racetrack here. Now, Andy Timmons had a win last season, but it came at the Milwaukee Mile, which was before the Season 7 All-Star race. It actually locked him into the All-Star race for Season 7. He's not yet since been to Victory Lane, so he has to race his way into the All-Star race. Now here comes a former Mobil1 Cup Series champion, Trent Dunham, who's been having a great season over in Snickers. 2 wins already this season. They were actually back-to-back wins, but the success has not really been moving over into either Oreo or Mobil1 Cup Series competition. And look at how the pack of cars who had all split up before, they're all back together, and we got ourselves about a 20, maybe 25 car pack here at the front of the field, and they're 4 wide again. Oh man, Pichu London pulling way down to the inside there, trying to get out of that situation. Is he going to be able to bring it back up though? Oh, Pichu, what are you doing? Oh, this is bad. He's running the apron, for heaven's sakes. How is he? He's running the apron of FTF, people. You are not just seeing things. Pichu London, how tremendous car control can a guy have? Good heavens. And now he's going to bring it back up. That was incredible. That was amazing. He's not a former Mobil1 Cup Series champion for nothing. Good heavens, that was awesome. Meanwhile, though, up at the front, they're starting to get racy again. 3 wide, almost splitting 4 wide, but they're keeping it together. Chris Washer there, along with Dylan Thoreau, a former points leader this season. And I believe he's the rookie points leader right now. Oh, boy. Nick Smith in that middle line got awfully squirrely. Almost went up into Trent Dunham. Almost came down into Chris Washer. As the top 2 right now are Joe Davis and Carson Gum. Both these drivers, former winners in Mobil1 Cup Series competition. Joe Davis ended up winning a race, I believe it was back in Season 5 at Daytona. Carson Gum in Season 6 won a Mobil1 Cup Series race at Homestead Miami Speedway. As right now they're going to go side by side again. I don't like the look of this back here though. We ended up having our Truck Series race end under the yellow flag when they came to receive 2 to go. It is now 2 to go in the Mobil Open. Let's hope history won't repeat itself. Let's hope we can actually finish this race under green, as there's Pichu London, who made that amazing move on the apron earlier. He's now going to the point with help from Dylan Poteet. First time tonight we've seen either the 99 or the 31 up here in the lead. And now they're up here with a little less than 2 laps to go, and look at the chaos behind them. Any one of those drivers in that shot right there can win this thing. And that is everybody in this field. Even Sean Henley, I believe, is up in this field. Oh, no, he's not. No, okay, so Henley apparently was off the pace. So was Jordan Davis. So those 2 will not be a factor in this, apparently. So that's a tough break for them. Oh, no. Nope, history's going to repeat itself right there. There they go. Shelton's around. Matthew Dallio's around. Sanford is spinning. There's Dylan Thoreau, Danny Wells. They have wrecked here. Oh, Shelton's upside down on her roof. Flip back over, though. Zach Hamlin's involved. There is Nick Smith. And the caution flag is out. This is the race for the transfer spots. This race is again, just like our race last night in the Truck Series Oreo Open, this race is going to end under the caution. Pichu London leading. The battle is going to be on, I believe, for the second position. Carson Gum has it. Dylan Poteet with teammate James Silverfox. They're trying to work to get it. Oh, Carson has cleared Poteet. That's all she wrote. Pichu London is going to transfer into the All-Star race. So too will Carson Gum Toyota sweep the 2 transfer spots into the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. And talk about Pichu London. He made that amazing save on the apron, ran through the apron in turns 1 and 2, brought it back up, and who would have thought that about maybe 3 laps later, he was going to win the Mobil Open. That was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. And Carson Gum, what a momentum boost for this team. They've been having such a tough season in that 77. Oh, somebody's spinning. Oh, whoa, Ricky Falcon's been spun. Oh, he just got hit by Nick Alton. Now Alton is smoking. Jacob Lawler's now got damaged. So does Kyle Matthews. Did they back up under caution? They might have. Oh, man, Alton's night is done. He wasn't going to transfer into the All-Star race anyway via first or second, so... But still, last thing they wanted to leave was with a wrecked race car. McCrory's got damaged. Mason Wood has been damaged on his 2 car. But Pichu London's the leader. The caution flag is out. He will win this race under caution as the white flag was just displayed from last time around. Carson Gum will transfer in as well, but let's take a look and see what brought out that caution flag. It was right up inside the top 5, I believe. So let's try and see what exactly took place here. They were 4 wide again, actually almost 5 wide, as Chris Washer got a huge run there on the high line. But it looks like... yeah, there's going to be contact, I think, between the 9 of Jessica Shelton and the 12 of Matthew Dalio. Now let's just make sure that's where the initial contact is, because just behind them, Ricky Falcon, and I believe that's Dylan Poteet, are leaning on each other. Nope, that's Stephen Pollard III. My apologies. They're leaning on each other. So where does the initial contact... there it is. Yep, between the 1 and the 89. They come down. Justin Talampa's got a little touch from that. Shelton gets spun around. Dalio spin in the middle of the field. Falcon comes right up. Collects Gene Samfer. They go up and get the outside wall. Wow, nice avoidance by both the 25 and the 7. Andy Timmons and Andreas Allen. And, oh, Dylan Thoreau gets by Dalio, but I think he's going to get the Shelton machine up ahead. He does. There's Zach Hamlin and Nick Smith caught up behind this. Wow! Caleb Farrell just avoiding the whiplashing effect of the 21 of Gene Samfer. And there you see Smith, Hamlin, Dalio, Samfer here. And, oh, and then Farrell, oh, he's not going to be able to avoid Jessica Shelton. That's actually what flipped Shelton's car over. Only onto its side, and then it came back onto all 4 wheels, fortunately. Didn't even go onto its roof. But Farrell did indeed get a piece of it. So I would say maybe about 8-9 cars involved in this one. And it's going to end this race under caution. Let's head back now as the checkered flag is about to be waved. So the pace car coming down here towards the start-finish line. Pichu London is going to end up winning the Season 8 Mobil Open. Carson Gum will transfer in by finishing second. Those 2 will represent Toyota in the season's All-Star race, as there's the checkered flag, and officially Pichu London has won the Mobil Open, and Carson Gum has transferred as well. So there's only one other driver that we need to know about that's going to transfer into the All-Star race, and that's, of course, our fan vote winner, and for the second straight night, Jessica Shelton. She got involved in a wreck in the Truck Series race, ends up transferring to the All-Star race, though, via fan vote, and she will again tonight in Mobil Cup Series competition, and so now, according to my calculations, with the way things stand, Dylan Young, Sean Galligan, and Jessica Shelton will be in all 3 of this season's All-Star races. Whether we'll have a 4th or a 5th, depending on how the Snickers Cup Series showdown, I should say, goes, I could not say, but at the moment, Shelton, Galligan, and Dylan Young are the only three that have made all three All-Star races this season. So congrats to Jessica Shelton on getting the Fan Vote Award. She will not be in the running for it for Snickers Cup due to the fact that she is already in the All-Star race with her win at Talladega. So hope that you guys enjoyed this evening's race, the Mobil Open. We still got one more race before we get to our three main All-Star races. That, of course, being the Snickers Showdown. So hope you'll tune in for that. Pichu London, Carson Gum, and the fan vote winner Jessica Shelton transfer their way into the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race for Season 8. Here comes the official full finishing results. And we will see you guys as we continue on All-Star Race Weekend here on the NNSCRA Sports Channel, Offline Racing at its best.